Hey folks, how you doing? This is Pookie. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for joining me in this adventure through the long dark. We're starting off the 11th episode, which I forgot to look there a second ago, but this is day 35. Wow, day 35. Yeah, it's a good start so far. It's a good start so far. Not too bad. Let me just get this started here. Hold on just a second. Okay. Now, I need to take care of the bow. And in order to do that, I need to have daylight. So I'm going to sleep for 6 hours upstairs. I got enough food and water in me so far. I'm super heavy. Probably should have slept before the end of the last stream, but oh well. All right, bedtime. Let's go 6 hours. Let's do 1 more hour. Okay, close enough. Ooh, I got 4 liters of water. That's good. That's good. I think this will be enough light to start crafting my bow. Six and a half hours, huh? What do we got for food? I don't want to lose my well-fed bonus, so I'm just going to eat up all of these until I get full food. One more should do it. All right. I'm just going to do it. YOLO. Perfect. Now let's drink up some more water. And I need arrowheads and arrow shafts. I can make 18 of them in 13 hours. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. I probably have another... probably another 4 or 5 hours of daylight. We're going to do 5.5 hours. Okay, now I am getting to be at risk of cabin fever. Let me see, I have 52 kilos in here. Drop that book. Drop that sapling. Let's put the rest of these back in here. up these. Break down all of these torches. Trying to free up as much inventory space as I can. I've just about spent 24 hours indoors straight. I really do need to go outside. Unfortunately, nighttime is not a good time to go outside. $47 kilos, huh? I'm gonna drop that because that's 1.5 kilos. Drop this animal fat out here. Ooh, there's the moose. Let me see about getting that guy. I wonder if I can lock him on this. Oh. Alright, let's chase him down. Now, in real life, you're not supposed to chase after an animal like this, because you're just gonna keep him running. I thought for sure that I was gonna aggro him to me. I guess that's not a thing. He's definitely not a bear, I guess. Oh, there he is. Nope. Missed him again. Let's go pick up my arrow. Okay. He's going down now, baby. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him good. Crap. 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 Where'd that arrow go? Alright. This is definitely a bad experience right now. There he is. There he goes. Picked up 4 arrows from there. I think I hit one down here somewhere. And there's got to be one down here also. 1 or 2 more down here. There's one. So that's 7 arrows. I'm missing 2, huh? Should be right over here somewhere. Just swore I hit this rock. Oh well. I hope it doesn't Aurora. I really hope it doesn't Aurora. Gonna start up this fire to keep me warm out here. Ooh, I gotta drink some water. Hour and 5 minutes, huh? Okay. Okay. That moose meat's a lot of meal right there. Another 7 kilos. That was 2 hours so far. Another 7 kilos. What do I got for time on here? 3 hours. I'm gonna get really tired now. Finish up the rest of that and take one of the guts out. How many of these? 5 more of those. 5 more guts. I should have drank some water. What do I got? An hour left in there? Yep. Let's harvest the rest of those. Uh-oh. Okay. That's not too bad. What do we got? 28 minutes. Let's put the last piece of coal in there. Geez, that animal fat's really getting with me, huh? $36 for the hide. All right, and that animal is completely harvested. And you can totally just, let's break that down. A little extra firewood, you know what I'm saying? Let's cook down the rest of this food that I can. What do I have for cooking level 4 and 2/3 maybe? Gonna head back to the camp office. Drink a little bit of water. Or coffee, I mean. Let's get some energy up. Gonna drop all these hides in here. Gonna drop all the guts in here and the one hide. Welcome to my stream, viewer. I just took down a moose over there. I'm not sure if you saw me cooking up the meat or not. I'm hiking back to the camp office to put the hide and guts. I'm going to start them curing. I was very lucky. I just built the bow, and I had 9 arrows. Now I have 7 arrows and a moose hide. Spent all day making the bow and the arrows, and then I spent all night harvesting that, well, harvesting the whatchamacallit there. Oh, there you are. And I'm gonna come back and I'll take out that wolf here in a minute. If I don't touch him, I think he'll stay a little bit longer. I don't think I've made archery 2 yet. I'm sure I haven't. I have 12 guts from that deer. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I didn't pick up any of the fat, did I? Nope, I did not. All right, come over here and drop off the moose. I'll drop off the hide. Oh, the mag lens. That's awesome. That's free fire now. It's an excellent find, Pookie. See if we got any more feathers on this wolf here that I shot. There's one. Two. Okay, that's not too bad. Follow my tracks back to the moose, which is right there. Oh, the moose is gone. Once you harvest everything, it doesn't take long for the carcass to leave you. I don't have any more torches. Two hours and 14 minutes on that. I'm gonna sleep for a little bit. Sleep for an hour. Should have drank some water. I didn't mean to eat that. Sleep for another hour. My plan is to cook this entire moose on this one single fire. Sleep another hour. Let's check the fire. Yep. Sleep another hour. Uh-oh. There goes my fire. All right. Let's head back. Pretty stinky because of all the fat that I have. Oh, seriously? And then it dies right down, huh? Alright. Well, I'm already right here, so... Let's grab this wolf hide. Wolf hide and the wolf guts. That was pretty good, pretty successful hunt, if I do say so myself. I got a moose and a wolf. Let's drop all of this. And then drop the wolf hide right here. 48% on the deer, that's cured. 48% on those. Let's drop this over here where it's cured. I want to harvest the rest of this wolf before it goes away. Looks like it's still there. Two hours, huh? That's gonna lower my temperature way down too far. Oh, that was a mistake, Pookie. All right, let's get back to the camp office. I have to recover all of that. That was a mistake. It's a mistake I can recover from, though. I cannot eat the wolf meat yet until I reach level 5 cooking. Fruit pancakes, that might give me food poisoning. No? Okay. That wasn't much on that. All right. Now let's head upstairs and let's get a good 12 hours of sleep. Drink some birch bark to help recover. Drink 2 of them. Drink 1 of these. And let's take 9 hours of sleep. See how much that recovers my health. Not too bad. Drink up some water, and I'm going to read a book. Sewing primer, maybe? How many? Yeah. Let's read a few hours of the book. Perfect. Still early in the morning. So I'm going to... 4 hours of sleep. That'll get me well into the afternoon. And I'm going to go back out and do some hunting. Okay. .5 liters of water left. I'm going to grab the cooking pot, and I'm going to place the skillet there. You know what? No. That's a bad idea. It's still brutally cold out. I'm going to go up here, collect these two, the 2 maple saplings I have up in this overlook cave. Getting a little bit warmer. I got 2 arrows down instead of 3. Let's see if I can get that ptarmigan. Nope. That was a miss. Still don't think I have this yet. Nope. What's it going to take to make the travois? 4 maple saplings. Ooh, that's more than I thought. All right. Let's hang out here for just a little bit. I need to go get some more food, actually. Seems like I'm missing 3 arrows then. Head out to this, back to my moose. And head back to the moose here, collect some food. Trying to maintain my well-fed bonus. I need to make some more arrows, too. Gonna leave the wolf meat there. I actually may consider starting up this fire again. Finish cooking that meat. Although, what's the temperature? -8. So it's not too bad. I can do that. I can gain 8 degrees. Yeah. Let's do that. I was hoping maybe I could use the whatchamacallit, but I could not. Hey Shane, how's it doing, man? Thanks for joining me. I made the bow earlier, and now I'm just finished. I harvested a moose, and now I'm just kind of finishing the cooking process there. Let me hold off for just a second. I need to check a setting that I have. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, 1 hour to cook, huh? 2 hours and some there. Let's eat another piece of meat. Like some of these sticks. You're heading to Forsaken Airfield, huh? Nice. I'm gonna stick in the normal area here for a little bit longer. I got moosehide curing. I could read some Wilderness Kitchen. Anything to pass some time while I cook, right? It's like that's the last of the moose meat. All right, let's pick up. Oh, I ran out of water, huh? All right. That's okay. Let's head back home. Wonder if I should take any more of this meat with me. Got a moose hide curing in the Loper run. Takes forever. Yeah, it does. Yep. Oh, I snuck a wolf kill on my way home with a moose. Kind of came popping up over this hill, and you know, good. Luckily, I had a torch on me, so I was protected. I had 9 arrows to start with, and it took 4 shots to kill the moose, and I missed 3 shots. And those 3 shots I missed, I am still missing those arrows. A whole bunch more cured birch saplings here, though. There's half of my travois. Cured deer hide. I'm gonna make some more arrows. What do we have for... All right, let's make 3 more arrows. Get back up to... let's make 4. Get back up to 9. Get back to 10, I mean. I have to head upstairs and cook some water. Archery level 2. I just have 12 sticks, huh? Alright. That'll work. That'll get me 2 of those leaders. Oh, you see, what I do is I harvest the meat, harvest all the meat, and I do it in 1 hour intervals. So I'll harvest 2 kilos of meat, and then I'll put those 2 kilos on the camp stove, on the fire. And for the next hour, I'll harvest... On the moose here, I harvested 7 kilos at a time. And then I kept doing that cycle until all the meat was cooked, or all the meat was harvested. Luckily, I had great weather the whole time. I was able to harvest the entire moose in 1 sitting, and then I pretty much cooked most of the meat also in the same sitting. So I was very fortunate. I harvested the entire meat, all of it. And now I have it curing downstairs. I'm gonna cook up some more water. Oh, that was a mistake. What do we have? 4 more? Yeah, I won't be able to... I don't think I'll be able to cook it all, but we'll give it a go. Non-potable water. Nope. Alright, let's eat all the half pieces. And the water. And let's go to sleep for 9 hours. It should wake me up shortly after morning. Or right at dawn, rather. 1.2 liters of water. I'm gonna need some vitamin C, which means I'm gonna have to start fishing. Don't think I have any cured hide, or cured guts. Do I? No, 79% cured. I think I have 1... Ooh. This weather's something, huh? Could harvest that branch over there. still kind of chilly out though. All right. Yeah, the blizzards, man, they're tough. They are. Like I said, I got super lucky. I didn't have any weather to worry about. I'm gonna... Oh, wait a minute, that's a field dressing. I meant to read this. That's what I wanted to read. Help out my cooking skill a little bit, you know? Let's read this whole book. And my my cooking skill is up there, man. I'm a quarter of the way to cooking level 5. Once I reach cooking level 5, I can then eat predator meat without having to worry about intestinal parasites. This fur, cedar. Yeah. I thought that might happen, but that's okay. I'm gonna go cook all of this animal fat and render it down into cooking oil. Of course, I got a bunch of cooking oil right there, so... Do I have another stick? I don't, but I have that. 95%. That's good. Save some matches, you know? This water should be just about cooked. I think it's got, what, a couple minutes left on it, maybe? 24 minutes, so it starts over. That's okay. Cooking oil. Ooh, that's a lot. I got six times cooking oil here. Oh. Totally forgot to add the rest of the fire, the firewood. Whoopsie. That's a bit of a waste of a use of a fire striker there. Alright, so I don't make that mistake again. Let's cycle back and forth, man. Why not, right? Here's one more time. Pick up the old mill flour then. And let's make some bannock. Anything to get cooking level up, huh? Didn't mean to eat that, but that's okay. Cook this 5 more times. Three more times. I have enough firewood? I think I do. This should be the last bannock here. Let's do some water now. Pull out the rest of these torches. All right. Okay. Bring up all that water. And let's eat that. 89 and 89. 44 and 42. And 30%. It's a quarter of the way on that, huh? Another maple sapling. So that's going to be 3 maple saplings. I'm going to need 1 more. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. I have the stress pistol, but I don't have any flares for it. Okay. I'm gonna sort out my library here. Oh, it's an aurora. All right. It's outside real quick then. You know what I should do is I should go over to Trappers and collect a bunch of coal that I have, or see if I can collect any coal from the cave over that way. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go over to Trappers. Hopefully I don't run into anything on the way. Any wolves. Last thing I need is an Aurora wolf. I have 2 pieces of meat, so I am gonna stink a little bit. Hey, the sounds of the Aurora are kind of eerie, if you ask me. Yeah, hate going out during Aurora. It's definitely risky. It's kind of beautiful, though. I mean, you got the lights in the sky. It's just the sound of it, man. That's what gets me. Oh, yeah, I'm not... I want to look for those 3 arrows a little bit more, but not during an Aurora. Not sure if I looked in here or anything yet. And nothing to find in here anyways. I'm gonna climb up this ridge, and I'm gonna follow that around. Of course, this is the last torch I have. Yep, and there's a sprained ankle. There's an elk. I don't think I see any bear down there. Actually, that's the cave I need to go to right there. Yeah, I'm gonna head right to that cave. See if I can find any coal in there. Your arrows fell through the world. That has been an issue with this newest update. Is just items falling through the floor. Some people have actually, you know, modded the game so they can clip through, and they've gone down below the floor and found the items. Specifically the safe at the forge in Muskeg. No bear outside of here, huh? Nope, no bear. Alright, let's sprint up this hill and get in this cave. Pull out my lantern. Not sure how much coal I'll find in here, but... Yeah, the Trapper's Cabin used to be a bear spawn, and then when the wildlife was randomly dropped in that update, it pretty much was able to spawn a lot of other places, but you are right, I haven't seen it here in forever either. Am I gonna find any coal in here at all? I'm sure by now the coal should have respawned. There's one. Yep. There we go. I came through here at the beginning of my spawn. At the beginning of my run. I spawned up in the Hush River Canyon. Or Hush River Valley. So I did collect all this coal once. I had a dozen pieces of coal or so. Let's take a good look around. I might use this coal to go fishing. Although, now that I have this moose meat, But maybe I should head out of town. Go to a different map, maybe Coastal Highway. It's been a long time since I hung out there. I heard the cold respawns every 2 weeks, so about 10 days. Oh. There we are going into Mountain Town. That's about it for the coal then, right? How many? 7 pieces of coal. That's not too bad. Did I miss any? Take a quick look. Take a thorough look, I mean. Try to check all the places that might have been hiding before. Oh, there's another piece. Another 2. That's 8, 9 pieces. Ten pieces of coal. Any more that I'm missing? Nope. That's probably going to be about it. Oh, wait, that's not the entrance. That's not the exit. No charcoal in there. I did look in here already. Nothing hiding in any of the corners. No, that's okay. That's about it. Yeah, the coastal is the best fishing for sure. So many places to do fishing in there also. It's taking those auroras. I don't want to see if I can get a bear. Although that's probably a bad move on my part. I kill a wolf and a moose and automatically I'm not able to be beaten on the bow, you know? It should not be a Spelunker's lantern. I think it's just the regular version of it. I'll take a look when I get into the trappers here. Yeah, just a regular storm lantern. Though, since it's Aurora out, I should be able to craft some of these. Oh, I got food and water, huh? Let's eat the bandit because that goes bad quicker. All right, let's make a few more arrows. No longer an Aurora, huh? I think I've looted everything in here, right? Of course, is that safe now? Falling through? Yeah. See, the safe has fallen through the floor. There's supposed to be a safe there. I do go to Buffalo. My sisters have season tickets to the Bills games. And I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to make it to the November 2nd game against the Chiefs. One of my fraternity brothers is a big Chiefs fan, so I've invited him out the last couple of years that we've hosted them. Unfortunately, he hasn't been able to make it yet, but hopefully this year that'll be different. Yeah, I've gone to a couple dozen games maybe over the years. I think the first time I went was back in early 2000. Yeah, Doug Flutie was still playing at the time. I'm gonna sleep until I am fully rested. Let's do a little bit of inventory management. Heat up the rest of these Bannocs. Alright, so I'm 0.12 kilos over. I wonder if I should just harvest this arrow. It's 46%. Might as well, right? Get all 3 feathers back? I thought we only got 2 feathers back. The Ravens, that'll be a tight game, I think. Okay, what do I got here? Let's refuel this. Ooh, let's check my clothing. Let's repair some clothing before I head out. It's still early in the morning, so it's going to be nice and cold out. Of course, I don't have any more cloth. That's great. Yeah. You should be able to harvest the carpets for cloth. These things down here, you should be able to get cloth out of those. Get, what, 2 cloth out of that? Eh, 75, that's not really worth it, I suppose. Let's eat a little bit more Bannock. Finish drinking that. Alright, now where to? Still bitterly cold out, huh? I miss having the rabbit spawn right back here. I wanna waste a little bit more time in here. What can I waste time on? Clean this so I can drop that sewing kit. I am not wearing that, so let's harvest it. Epinesa and Jones are going to be at your daughter's wedding? Excellent. Man, I'm jealous. I'm not going to lie. I wish I had a daughter marrying the Buffalo Bills. Okay, what else can I shed for weight? Less than a kilo over. Let's start sharpening some of these then. Should actually get moving, really. Late enough in the day, it should be warm out. Let's sharpen up this knife though. Improve my sharpening skill. %93%. Supposed to be what, 98% maybe? 97%. All right, that's sharp enough. Let's finish this whetstone on this axe then. Then when I'm done with that, I'll drop that. Of course, then it'll be almost dark. I didn't mean to finish the rest of the day in here. Perfect. Okay. Drink the water, and I'm gonna head up to Unnamed Pond. See if I can run into a bear anywhere. I'm out of water. That's not good. I should not be looking for a bear when the fog is out. That is a mistake. Of course, I could be doing the tails also. Could head up to that lookout and rebuild the radio tower. I don't know if this is one of the areas that has the supplies at the tower, or if I have to bring the battery up there. Of course, that battery is 15 kilos. Oh, where you at? There you are. Dude, that arrow went through the ground, man. That's ridiculous. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to leave him. I should leave him. Right? Maybe not. I want his hide, and I want his guts. So now we're outside in the cold. Yep. There's hypothermia. Ooh. There's a maple sapling over there in the corner. Caught that out of the corner of my eye. That will be the rest of my travois. Of course, now I'm really stinky. Let's get this guy. Head up over this hill and let's take a look at what is, or who is at No Name Pond. And I can head up to the cabin. Drop this stuff off, let it start curing. I do need to start cooking some water, though. Funny story about this no-name pond here. Back in the day, this was one of the bear spawns, one of the 3 bear spawns, I believe, in this area. And he had spawned here. It was real early in the morning, and I saw him laying down. And for some reason, my newbie mind thought that he was a dead bear, and that was his carcass laying there. So I ran up to him, and I pretty much ran right into him, and he woke up and mauled me to death. And that is how I learned that you can find bear sleeping in this world. Yep, it was sleeping right over in that cave next to that birch tree. Pretty sure I've already looked in here. Oh, I did not. This is my 3rd fire starter. And a whetstone. I think I'm gonna take up shelter in the bear cave then. Start cooking some water. This looks different. This looks different than I remember it. Well, gotta cook the water anyways, right? You do see him here sometimes? This wouldn't be the cougar's den, is it? No. I think if you blow up the cougar's den with noisemakers, you can despawn the cougar for a while. Let's put some coal in there, get some heat. Hopefully this will be enough of a wind block for me. Another hour. Let's do 1.5 liters of water. No, yeah, it is a thing. I just don't know where the cougar's den would be, though. Oh. Want to pull all these torches off. Think I can get the last one? Probably not. Yes! Perfect. And I walk out here and it's gonna blow out, right? Maybe not. Not yet, anyways. Try to run to this cabin. Tire myself out as much as possible. Where's the cabin? It should be right here somewhere, right? There it is. Got more sticks. I'm surprised my torch has not gone out, to be honest. don't know if I've been in here yet. There's a Polaroid. Okay, I can do that now. I don't have anything to get up at the Overlook. Grab a couple books to start some fires. Don't need any more tinder. Let's harvest some of these cloths. One more in the corner. Okay. Not a whole lot in here then. Anything? Nothing, huh? Nope. Not a whole lot. Let's eat the rest of this bannock. It got me pretty well full. All right. 9 hours of sleep then. Just keep cycling, you know? Walk around a little bit, get some sleep. Walk around a little bit, get some sleep. Still pretty early. Oh, I forgot to drop the hide and the guts from the wolf. Okay. Yep, nice and early. Still a little windy out. Fully rested. Drink some water. Let me read some books again. What do you think? Let's read the fire book. 2 hours on that? It's too dark to read, huh? Is it really? Yeah, I guess so. All right, let's pass an hour. Now let's read. Pass a little bit more time and actually do something when we do, right? Yeah. That's not what I was looking to get. That's what I was looking to get. You might think I have Interloper down, but I do not. As I've said in the past, my record on Interloper is 101 days. Let me see what else I can read here. I just have the Carcass book, huh? It's 10 hours of reading, 8 hours left. Let's read a couple more hours. Hopefully the wind will die down. Looks like it did. Excellent. Drink the water. Eat that. Just to get rid of it. Still 3 arrows down, huh? It's like there's another maple sapling. We're gonna run up and grab that. On my last run, I walked out of that cabin and it was blizzarding out, and I walked right up to the cougars area. And while I was at the cougars area, I also ran into a bear. Luckily, I did not have to fight either of them. So that's an elk right there. I'm not going to worry about him yet. I'm going to leave him for later. I want to see if I can get a bear. I'm taking a chance. I think he is. I know the cougar is over this hill, a little ways up. Cougar's going to be over there a little bit further. I think the bear might be down here where all those stumps are. Or at least that's where I found the bear on my last run. Of course, I could go up there too. I'm not going to go too far down. Oh. Not get too hung up on the terrain. I don't see a bear anywhere. See a body though. Couple feathers. One feather. See any bears? I don't see any bear. It's getting dark, or it's getting cold. Whoa, that's a bear. There he is. All right. That really scared the crap out of me. All right. Let's start this fire up. Come on. Okay. Oh, wow, that really, that terrified me. Just gonna watch that bear run around for a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't go too far. See him up there running on the hill. Oh, now he's turning to the left. Okay, turn to the right again. Oh, he's way up there. He's down on the other side now. All right. I think I got him in the shoulder. Which means he's going to take forever to bleed out. And I don't know if I heard the cougar or if I just heard the bear, but I was super scared. That bear scared the Jesus out of me. It's kind of hanging out right on the corner, like they always do, the darn corner bears. Should I go and try to harass the cougar? When they're that close to you, man, yeah, it's a thing. Luckily, he was far enough away where he wasn't charging me before I got the fire lit. All right, let's check my journal here real quick. Bears killed, 0. I killed 3 wolves already? How did I kill 3 wolves? I just killed the 1. Right? Wolves killed, 3. How is that even possible? Bear's attack survived, 1. Yep. Moose killed, 1. I really... Oh, from the struggles. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So using the axe to beat off the wolf, that they start bleeding and they bled out. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna... I probably won't be able to find the bear. I'm gonna pull off some torches. Actually, I'm gonna climb up here. I'm gonna wait for that bears killed to signal first. You didn't hear the cougar either? I wasn't sure. I wasn't really paying much attention to what sounds I was hearing either as I was, you know, panicking to start my fire. I don't usually come up here that often. I've been a few times, but not very frequently. I don't know what I'm going to find up here. Still have the wolf hide and the guts on me. Oh, I got some ptarmigans up here. I heard them walking up here. Not much except for the radio tower, right? Ah, there they are. Book. There's the memento cache. All right. I was up at the... Yeah. Already got those maple saplings. Pick that up. The rope. I can put that rope out here. Not finding a battery up here. Alright, I'm gonna start a fire. harvest this deer, this elk. Not much up here at all, really. "22 minutes on this. Carcass harvesting 4. That'll take 44 minutes. And 56. That'll work. That meat will be fully cooked by the time I'm done. Eat it up. A couple more torches out of this. Yeah, this is where the tower for the tails is up here. At least I think that's where it is. The only place I can think it would be. Pick this guy up. Just take a quick look over here. No, there is not a tails up here. Okay. I was wrong. I guess there are no tails towers in Mystery Lake then. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I might as well pick that piece of wood. Might as well, right? Alright, let's head down, see if, let's see what happened with that bear. Bear killed, 1. Alright. Let's see if I can go locate the bear. I'm gonna try to find a shortcut through here. There we go. Not sure exactly where he's going to be, but he should be somewhere over here, right? Start looking for some crows. That fire's still going down here, too. These crows are circling that dead body. Three minutes left on that fire, so nothing there. I want to stay away from that corner, because that's where the cougar is. I saw the bear run up that hill, and he ran over this way. I have not completed the tails on any difficulty. I think that's not the bear either. Those crows were there before. Right, that can't... No, it's got to be a... I think that's the cougar, isn't it? Yeah. That's the cougar. I hear him. Let's see if I can find the bear over this hill that way. Like I said, last time I saw him, he ran over this way. Try to get away from those crows. Dude, the cougar is that way, right? Seems to be getting louder. Better not be over here. Get nervous, man. Oh, there's the bear. Got him. Let's cure this guy. All right. Little bear. Sorry, buddy. You got my floating arrow in ya. I know which way the wind's gonna blow. I don't. I went once, and I'm pretty sure the one time that I saw him here, he was further over in that direction that I kept thinking he was. I'm not sure if that's the only place or if he's just in the general area. All right. I got 2 hours. Let's harvest 2 kilos of bear meat. If I can cook all 32 kilos of this bear, I might actually get fish cooking level 5. Let's drop these, just so I'm not stinky, not too stinky, anyways. All right, let's take an hour's worth of meat, right? 8. I got, what is that? Yeah, 7 kilos. Let's harvest some. Need to drink some water here. Seven more kilos. Come on, wind. Please at least blow in my favor. What do you say? And an aurora? That's 2 nights for auroras in a row, huh? That's pretty unlucky if you ask me. Wait. I mean, aurora means that I don't have to worry about blizzards, right? Maybe? Probably not. It's looking like the blizzard's coming, man. Well, let's keep doing what I'm doing, you know? There we go. That's nice and calm now. All right, so I got a moose, I got a wolf, and I got a bear, all in the same stream. Okay, now an hour and 6 minutes. There we go. No more decoys. Let's put some more fire in here. There we go. Let's take out all of those. I'm not too worried about the cold because I got the fire. I got a bunch of coal. So I got ways of fixing the cold. I'm just worried about the fire blowing out. An hour and 4, hour and 4. An hour 2. Alright, and the last thing is just going to be this bear hide. Keep my eye on the temperature meter, though, just in case. Oop. Alright, drop that. I gotta be getting pretty close to cooking level 5. Crescent moon? Or is that a waning moon? Who knows? Let's drink some water. Might have to cook up some water in the next go round. Yep. Cooking level 5. There it is. Whoop whoop. Now I can eat bear meat and not have to worry about getting food poisoning. Or getting parasites, I mean. I'm gonna cook another thing. It's gonna take the hide in the little cabin over the hill. I should, yeah. Of course, I'm running out of fuel here, and I don't really want to use the coal just yet. So let's use the rest of that. We got an hour and 24 minutes. $44 minutes and 57 minutes, huh? All right, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. Let's take all of these. Do I have any food on me? I don't. Take a couple bear meat, and I'm gonna head to these trailers, and I'm gonna drop off as much. I'm gonna drop off all the hide here. I was using a lot of the Frontier Comfort menu items. Like, I cooked a bunch of pancakes and bannock, so I got to cooking level 3 real early. I think the entire moose and all of that bear meat I just cooked got me from level 4 to level 5. I think I was level 4 before I got the moose. And I don't remember how many kilos of moose meat there was, but it was quite a few. Oh, I gotta fix that. Yeah, now I can pull out my bow. It's nice and chilly. I think I want to hang out here in Mystery Lake until after I get the moose hide cured. Because if I can make the moose hide satchel, that will get me up to 45 kilos carry capacity. With the well-fed bonus, of course. Also, if I could get the Travois, that'll really up my game. I'm not good at hunting elk, though. I'm not good at aiming the bow. Do I have... I don't. And I have not been in any of these cabins yet. At least I don't think I have been. Oop. Drop, drop, drop. Drop, drop, drop. Okay. Bear meat cooked, bear meat cooked. You eat that up. Drink all that. Still bright and early, though. Granola bar. I can even cook ruined meat now with my cooking level 5. Hey, Homestead, how are you, man? You missed it, dude. I got a moose immediately after I made the bow. I cooked him all up, and then I shot a wolf on my way back to Safe Harbor at the camp office. I carved him up, and then I just shot a bear, waited for him to bleed out, and I harvested him completely. I am now at cooking level 5, which means I can eat anything I want as long as it's not raw meat, and I don't have to worry about getting food poisoning or intestinal parasites. So yeah, the stream is doing very well, actually. I don't think there's not really much in here, though. Nothing under here, right? Not seeing much of anything. Nope. Nope. Alright. I got the black bear hide there, which will be nice making a jacket out of that because it's the warmest piece of clothing I can get. I'm gonna check out these other 2 cabins here before I go to sleep. These trailers, I mean. Water purification tablets. I don't think there's anything underneath any of these beds. Oh, a marine flare. Bag of jerky. Well, not much over here, huh? All right. Let's go over to the last one then. Kind of looking for a can of spray paint. That way I can mark on here that this is where I have those hides. Of course, I could use the journal, but probably won't. Let's get some rose hips. Hmm. Nothing underneath that bed. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing, huh? All right. Well, that's too bad. Well, it's been a couple hours in real life. So I got plenty of water. Got plenty of food. Let's finish eating that though. I should be able to eat the rest of that, right? Yeah. All right, so I got one piece of bear meat. Got nothing else here. Before I go anywhere, I'm gonna see wolf, bear, elk hide at the trailers by the cougar. Let's just make that note right there. And yeah. Drink up some water here, and I'm gonna get some sleep. And I think this is probably gonna be about where we call it for the night. Thank you very much for joining me, Shane. I appreciate your time. You know, thanks for conversing with me. Homestead, thanks for showing up. You did catch me at the end, unfortunately. Yep. But hey, man, it's better late than never, I suppose. That's absolutely true. But yeah, thank you both for joining me tonight. And yeah, with the 4th of July coming up, I'm heading out of town, so I probably won't be able to stream it all for the rest of the week. I got to pack everything up tomorrow, and then I'm going to be leaving on Thursday. So yeah, again, thank you guys very much, and I will see you guys next time. Have a beautiful day. Bye.